Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today I'll be reacting to Deep Purple performing live in Belgium in 1969, so, call it 31, 25, 56 years ago. So it's going to be an oldie but a goodie, I'm sure, and I'm just really excited to hear more from Ritchie Blackmore, hear more from Ian. I feel like the reactions I've done on the channel to Deep Purple, I have just been absolutely awestruck by those two in particular. So I'm excited to hear this today. A big thank you goes to Graham, whose generous support and recommendation made this reaction possible. And now, let's jump into this. This is definitely very old. And the audio quality is a little shaky. Oh, but you can hear the finesse. It's bouncy. And you have this rapid back and forth editing, these cuts between the drums, the Hammond. Wow. Wow, the drum fills are excellent. I don't even know if we've heard any guitar. Oh, there we are. Oh my god, there we are. Oh my lord. I love how I didn't hear anything from Ritchie for the first 2 minutes there. And then of course he makes his appearance known. Just blistering. Playing with the dynamics here. Oh, his picking is so fluid. Where have I heard that before? That call and response melody. Do you hear it being echoed on the Hammond? So Ritchie will play it on the guitar, da-da-da-da. It'll be echoed on the Hammond. That call and response feels so familiar to me. I don't know where else I would have heard it from. Maybe it was from this, but I don't think I ever listened to Deep Purple before I started reacting on this channel. It's interesting. Wow, you can hear the riff in there. It's almost like a scale you could practice. could sweep the Buckingham Palace. I don't know, someplace. He could sweep all day. He's doing it on the Gibson too. Really big guitar. Look at the body. And all the while, the drums and bass are keeping us in lockstep. Unbelievable that this is not improv. At least that's my assumption. Oh my god. It's filthy. Tremolo. Oh, we're quiet now? Imagine like this is your introduction to music. Music in general, but let's specify it more. Imagine this is your introduction to rock, to guitar music. And in the year 1969, I don't know what other at that time modern equivalents for a guitar player such as Richie there would have been. Richie probably stood alone. And I'm trying to think because there's many guitarists that I have been made aware of through these reactions that came in the 70s, but this is late 60s here. So I'm curious who else may have, if anybody, would have held a candle to Richie. I don't know if I can even name a single one, but that's just my limited knowledge. Let me know in the comments. Building it back, bring that riff back. I love those triplets. It's a very high tempo song. Hammond is such an interesting instrument. Oh. His right hand is on the top and his left is on the bass and the bottom. Wow. It's almost like glitchy the way he's making it sound. Whoa. This riff here feels like something I may have heard in like a neoclassical guitar masterclass before. And when you're playing like arpeggios up and down, typically you're just playing one note, then you lower the pitch, then lower the pitch, and you just sweep up and down like that. What is harder to do on guitar, and this is just a random aside, and then I'll get back to the reaction. What's harder to do on guitar is not the individual up and down sweeps, is what Richie was playing, but it's these like alternate picking sweeps where you double up on each of the pitches. So if there are, 8 notes in a scale and you play each note twice, then alternate picking up and down the fretboard is actually much harder. So playing something like this melody would be, I think, a lot harder, relatively speaking, on the guitar than it would be on the Hammond or just the keyboard in general. That being said, whenever I hear that technique of doubling up each of the pitches on an arpeggio, I don't know, I really like it. My ears like perk up when I do hear it. He's like going for octaves here, I think. I wish the audio quality was a little better, but I'll take what I can get. This is 1969. Drum it, son. And what instrument is this? What is playing that? I have no idea where this is coming from. It has to be guitar, I guess. I feel like we're in a dystopia. Wow, pulling us right out of the ashes. So now this I'm curious about. So he's been messing with these little knobs here. I guess they're sliders. I don't think he's rotating them. And every time he does it, the effects on the Hammond are changing quite drastically. And they're situated not on every single key either. So I'm just curious what they actually do. This is my not lack of ignorance, my having of ignorance to this instrument. Wow, that was a parallel to when Richie came back in on the guitar. Oh, go, 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 go! Oh. God. Yo. Imagine being like a guitar teacher and your student comes to you and says, teacher, I want to play that one. And then he shows you this track. Unbelievable. playing the cowbell as well as the kit. Oh my god. Oh, he's so fluid with it. Unreal. That rhythm change here. This like new rhythmic motif just appeared out of nowhere. Oh, he's double timing it. Oh my god. I'm sorry? I don't know how he's doing this. Oh my goodness. Literally like marching into war. This is what I might hear. Wow, he's accenting everything. I don't even know how you could like memorize something like that. Because there's so many separate components going on. Wow. Oh wow, wow, wow. Not to cut it off, but the number of tempo changes, rhythm changes, polyrhythm additions and subtractions and modifications, time signature changes, I'm pretty sure. Like, if this isn't improvisation, I'm just continually impressed by Deep Purple's ability to just do whatever the hell they want. I have to assume there's a little bit in there, but I really don't know. I'm going to err on the side of complimenting them and saying this is just fully from memory. Insane work. Hey there, quick interruption. If you're enjoying the reaction, subscribe, and if you'd like to request a reaction yourselves, hit the link down below. Now, back to the video. I mean, improvisation or no, this is insane either way. Oh my god. It just doesn't stop. It just doesn't stop. Okay, of course the moment I say it doesn't stop, it stops. God, now where are we? Where are they taking me? He's just patting the keyboard. That's great. Forget about what all of your piano teachers taught you. You know, there's a modern musician slash artist. His name is Ethan Bordnick, a young kid. Not that this is the same style of music that Ethan is playing nowadays, but just visually, this keyboardist and Ethan look relatively similar. And Ethan also has this style, or at least this style to his play where he will just run his hands up and down the keyboard or like smack part of the keyboard, like how the padding is happening here. He'll go even harder as a effect for his music. It's really, really interesting because I doubt Ethan ever listened to Deep Purple. I mean, a lot of styles, they do transmit. There is this musical osmosis that permeates through generations and across time. And, you know, sometimes there's just like genius that manifests independently and you both arrived at a similar conclusion. I would guess in that situation it's more of the latter than the former, but that's just a random guess. If you happen to know Ethan, I'd be very surprised. I feel like those audiences of Ethan and Deep Purple are different, but shout out if you do know Ethan. It's cutting between the Hammond player and the hand drum player, and they're both padding their instrument. Wow, that's insane. Next we'll get some slap bass, some slap guitar. Oh my god. The way it just rolls like a snowball getting larger and larger. I'm just in awe at this point. Oh, I forgot we had guitar in this. Give me some. I am kind of surprised we didn't have any vocals in this track. I guess we don't need vocals. Oh, this is Egyptian right now. Phrygian, harmonic minor. Great note choices. Oh. Dive bomb it. Yes, sir. Let me get this straight. He's overhand tapping and then pick scraping after doing the whammy trick. That's insane. That's just insane. way Richie switches between these rhythmic patterns. 7 fun at this point, doing whatever he wants. I feel like if my objective in life is to attend a show and just have my mind ripped apart, put back together, then blown away again, I should go to a Deep Purple show. And, unfortunately I cannot, based on the timeline we currently exist within. If sci-fi, ever delivers on its many thousands and millions of promises, and we can revisit old moments in history, I might go to one of these shows. It would be fun. So he's able to do it easily. Or not as easily, rather, the opposite. On the Fender. I didn't realize this, but he switched. He switched his guitar. He had a Gibson earlier. I just noticed. When did he switch? Somewhere in the middle, I guess when the drummers were drumming and the keys were keying. Wow. I don't even know, where do you go from here? Wow. Oh, did he drop his stick? Did I see that right? It looked like he maybe had put down his stick or dropped it for a second. Yeah, look at that right there. His left hand. But he's so seamless with it, I barely noticed. How do you do that? He's literally like DJing his guitar. It's crazy. Oh my God. There comes a point when you are just too talented, and then you surpass that point and you're Deep Purple. taking deep breaths between. God, that is a crazy riff. Oh my god, the drum fill. Oh my god, Graham put me through the ringer in this one. My god. I can't even express like all of the thoughts that I had. I tried to do the best I could during the reaction without speaking over the music. I'm sure you guys still felt like I was talking too much, but like there's just so much to think and say about a music like this, and if I don't say it as the thoughts occur to me, I will lose them forever. There's so many things I want to compliment and say even now, and I'll just do my best and I'll say them in the order that they occur to me. But each and every single one of the people on that stage are just experts at their craft. They know exactly what they're doing. They know what they want to do in the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Probably they know what they want to play for months in advance when it comes to their solos and performance. It feels so well coordinated, yet there's like this air of improvisation I can't kind of turn off in my brain. That's why I passed the question on to you. Are they improvising? Are they playing from memory? I think in terms of song structure, there's a lot of memory going on and many riffs that I'm sure were constructed in the studio. That being said, because of how many solo sections there were, filling sections there were, I feel like there's a lot of ornamentation within those sections, allowing each of the members to express themselves through their virtuosity as much as possible. And we clearly saw that in the drums and the Hammond keyboard, in that guitar. It's really nice to know what humans are capable of, and then realize and think to myself, you are nowhere near that level. And, you know, sometimes I'll say this in my reactions, but like I get inspired. I'm like super ready to play and pick up my own instrument and reach that level of fluidity and virtuosity. And then I'll watch something like this and I'll be almost like discouraged and just feel like it's better if I just engage and entertain with the content that's already out there and listen to the greats that preceded me before even attempting to pick up my instrument. I know that if I brought that up to those people, they wouldn't agree. They would say, no, you have to play, you should practice, you shouldn't be discouraged. But listening to something like this, it kind of just leaves me in awe. It makes me feel like I need to just rest and digest. A few other things I noted as it relates to Richie's playing in particular, he really likes the Phrygian scale, the harmonic minor scale. It feels like often his riffs will kind of fall into this Egyptian style of playing. It's almost like you can hear the soundtrack his guitar playing if you were to walk the Nile or visit the pyramids in Cairo, Egypt. And that's always been a scale and just motif, just notes that I really enjoy. It's coming from me. I'm a big metal listener, metalcore listener, and that kind of music. They love the harmonic minor scale. They love their Phrygian scales on occasion as well. I think we got a bit of diminished in there too, I would have to listen back again to hear where the diminished would have come through. That being said, the phrasing, not only the scales and the note choices, but Richie's phrasing, it is so fast paced often, because he'll be playing these nice licks, these nice phrases for 5, 6, 7, 8 repetitions, and with each added repetition he'll add a new bell, he'll add a new whistle, and before you know it, this train is off the rails and he is flying at the guitar, doing everything he can to it. Within like any 5-second clip I could take of Richie playing, there's 8 different techniques he chooses to employ, and he does so expertly. Yeah, Deep Purple is just one of those groups that you listen to, you try to understand, you fail to do it, you appreciate their music nonetheless, and realize that, you are mortal and they aren't. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you very much for sticking with me up until this point. Subscribe if you enjoyed my reaction, and if you'd like to request one yourselves, hit the link down below. And as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and peace.